Amazon's The Boys just dropped 3 episodes, which come on, it was like Christmas. What do you think about The Boys? Like the first 3 episodes, like I feel like I'm happy they dropped these 3 episodes because they kind of paint a narrative of what's gonna happen on the season. But it's only like the show is only like 8 episodes, so it's like, what the fuck, dude? You
Mm-hmm.
know? But yeah, what do you think?
Nah, the boys, bro, they're doing a good job, bro. Like, they know how to keep the audience hooked. Like, they know how to like. It's like a show where it's like a show that when you like like when you're flipping through channels, you could just flip through a scene and you'll be like, oh shit, I gotta watch this. What is this? You know what I mean? Like the first episode was already crazy, bro.
Yeah, I know. Like, bro, the dudes with the coke and his penis, so
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, yo, this show is different, bro. Like, there's no other show like this, bro. Like, this show is amazing. It's my favorite show. It might be my favorite show of all time. Like, I fucking love it. Like, it's so fucking good, bro. Like, oh god, Homelander.
And I think it has replay value.
It definitely does. It definitely does. It has a lot of things that they play around with, like in the background, and like even like ideologies. Like, it's so smart. Like, Homelander is literally America. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's like, yo, I'd rather be loved, but if I have to be fair, I don't mind it. Like, I'll, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like, and then fucking. What's it called? Stormfront being like Nazi ideology, like jerking him off, like please, and he's like, no, I'm great. I don't give a fuck about bro, it's just so good, bro. I just love
It's kind of funny because it kind of shows that like America's kind of like narcissistic. Like, they get off on being praised.
Like being praised, like being like it's like a god, like a figurehead, like you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's so good, bro. This show's so fucking good. Yeah, what'd you think about the plot so far?
I think the plot is pretty dope. The thing is that like nothing's really going on too much. We just know that Homelander's an idiot, one for one.
Why?
Because when they threaten him like oh you're never gonna see your son and all that, or like you're the strongest being on earth, bro. All you gotta threaten them, like what he did in this season is what he should have done in the first season. He should have been like, that's not really like a issue for me, because like if they said they were gonna kill his son, that's a different story. But saying that they were gonna hide it, like, and he wasn't gonna be able to find him or some shit like that, like that's not much of a threat. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's just kind of like that's the only family he got, so it's like a leverage thing over him, which is dope because like without that, like, and without the video, even like, but now he's like, I don't give a fuck about the video. It's like that's the only thing that was holding him on that chain. Like, that's why he was like, yo, like when he went on stage and he was just like, yo, I'm not like y'all. Like, yo, like, he's like, you're not the hero. I am. Like, it's funny because that's what he's been saying at the first 2 seasons. He's like, I'm not the hero. You guys are. Like, he always says that. So it's like, that actor, bro, he might be like one of the greatest actors of all time, bro.
He is nice. Like,
he is a force.
I be watching it, bro, and like I be A-Train. I be feel like I'm A-Train, bro. Like when I'm watching, I'm like, yo, I be scared for this nigga A-Train about like, yo, this nigga about to kill him.
Bro, he's like, fucking fat bitch. Here you go. I was like, yo, it's over. It's over.
And what makes this show, what helps with the show of us, I feel like, well, me feeling that way is that you see people die so easily. So like when you see like the most powerful person in the series talking trash, it's like, you're like, oh snap, like he might just kill him. Like, I don't know how the show's gonna end. Like, because A-Train's not really an important character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can take him out
at any time.
It's just so crazy because like, bro, like he's like that actor, bro. Like, cause I watched an interview with him, bro, and he's like a British actor. Like, you know
really?
Yeah, like he's like mad calm and shit, bro. Like, bro, in this show, you hate him. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy how you hate him, but you're like rooting for him at the same time. Like, you want him to go crazy. Like, you want to see, like, but you're like, please don't. Like, he'll go too far. Like, it's just that balance is crazy. Like, bro, that actor, he deserves awards for the show. Like, bro, like, it's even like the little twitches in his face. Like, you can see that he don't give a fuck. Like,
bro, like the whole time, like you just look into his eyes, you can just see like, yo, this, like, when is he gonna explode?
Like, he's gonna snap.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like, and like you see it on stage, like when she's talking, like, oh, Homelander, he's just a regular guy, and he's like, no, 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 like, bro, he literally, he's going crazy, like, and we're watching it, and like, it's crazy because Butcher is going crazy, and we're watching it as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, without his wife, just like it was like literally they're like the same dude. Like, they're like the same kids. Like, without their chain to like them, like they'll just go crazy. Like, bro, with that V24 shit, that nigga will probably become like the greatest villain of all time. Like,
the thing it's only 3 episodes in. The thing I didn't really agree with is making Butcher have powers, because I feel like he's the type of person that wouldn't do that. Like, I feel like he's the type of person that he hates like mutes so much to the point where, like, Soups, to the point where, like, he'll never even have the thought of doing that. I was surprised when he actually did it.
So
but I think it's the idea of him feeling so hopeless, like the only way I can kill them is if I become one.
So, you know what's crazy is in the comics, they've been using V24 since like the first book. Like you know what I mean? Like, that's how they were even fighting. Like, in the comics, that's how they were even fighting superheroes, because they were taking the V24 to get powers or whatever. Like in the comics, Butcher just sticks Huey with the syringe and just gives him powers. Like, you know what I mean? Just so he could like fight for like the death of his girlfriend or whatever. Like, so it was like they was building up to it. Like, it's like, of course, the way they shape it in the show, yeah, he would never do that. But like in the series, they explain it to like, bro, if your family gets, like, I don't know, like, if you never use the gun and like your family gets shot, like, you're not gonna go shoot that nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like, you're like, especially like when it's like you're mentally fucked, like everything around you, like your wife's gone, like everything around you is just going crazy. Like, bro, the chief AOC is fucking a soup. Like, she's melting people with her minds and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like,
that's how it's scary. Like,
it's broken. That's just broken, bro.
The thing is, does she have to touch you, or she can just do it?
It's wherever she's looking at. Like, that's why, like, it caught his hand. That's why, like, it caught his jaw. Like, it's whatever she's looking at.
Yeah, that's powerful. Do you think that's that she can kill a Homelander like that?
I think so.
Cause that's why I think the Vought guy like has her around, right? Kind of.
Definitely. You got her since she was a kid, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Definitely. I think that's definitely why he has her around. Bro, this is so good. Like, I love it. Like, the show is just so fucking good. Every character, bro. Frenchie has me fucking dying all the time, bro. Like even Kimiko, she doesn't even speak, and I fuck with her heavy. Like, you know what I mean? Like only good shows can do shit like that. Like, there's not one character I hate in the show.
I feel like the show is so unpredictable too, though, which makes it good.
Yeah.
Like I'm chilling, bro, and I'm like, yo, like, is this little fucking Homelander kid gonna kill like Butcher? Like,
yeah.
Like, I got scared. I was like, yo, once his eyes turned red, I was like, oh shit. Like,
I thought Butcher might have like fought back, like, you know, because he still has the powers technically. Like, that would have been.
That's what I thought what was gonna happen was he was gonna like laser beam him, but then everyone was gonna find out that Butcher was on something.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna happen, but it didn't happen.
Yeah. And then finding out that like that the Seven, like, there was like a more popular group back in the day called like Payback and shit. Like, that's what Soldier Boy.
Yo, that shit is the funniest shit ever. Yo, when I was watching the flashback,
I know.
Yo, they're fucking. Yo, he was literally pointing a bazooka, I think, and it was the opposite direction, bro.
I know.
He was about to fire it, bro.
it's like they were just figureheads, like, you know what I mean? Like they had powers, but they were just like actors type, like, you know what I mean? Like, especially back in the day, like, it's about like
the only one that was kind of somewhat like rational was Soulja Boy. He was the only one that was fighting actual enemies. Everyone else was killing the allies.
No.
I was like,
the nigga gunpowder or something. He was just shooting everybody. Because he's like a 16-year-old kid. He can't control it. He's just shooting. That shit was so funny, bro. Yo, and then Black Noir is a black nigga.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like,
that's just crazy.
I like how they explain why he doesn't talk no more though.
Yeah, like his whole shit's fucked. Like, that's just crazy. Like, that's something I never thought he would be a black guy. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's just so dead, bro. So dead. Like, even A-Train, I don't fuck with that nigga, but like, it's just so funny how like they're still giving him development. Like, nigga said, I'm not Michael. He's like, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm not Michael Walk Back. Like, I was crying, dog. Oh, nigga's like, he's like, I can't do shit. Like, I was like,
it was funny because no one was buying his like.
Nigga said, yo, let's go. He said, A-Train to Africa. Yo, nigga said he made a VOT PlayStation 4 game. Yeah. About the slave trade, like, oh my god.
And no one was buying it because like they just think he doesn't represent the black. He doesn't fuck about that.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck about none of that.
And he even said it. That was the craziest thing. He even said it. He's like, yeah, I don't really care, but it's like I'd rather do that than.
Because he can't run. Like, I guess like if he runs, his heart will explode or something.
That's crazy, bro. It's like you ruined your whole life over just trying to be the fastest. Like, you could have been fast, bro, and being Hill. I don't know.
Hey man, it shows you, man. Like, it just shows you, like, you'll never really have enough, man.
And then the Deep is be making me laugh, bro.
The Deep is the funniest character in the show. Nigga said, yo, I guess I gotta run. He just started running, bro. I was crying, like, yo. Nigga said he has a book called Deeper. Like, yo, bro, that shit is just.
So if you can understand like animals, right, and you can eat, would you really care about eating an animal if you can hear it?
I mean, yeah, like nigga said, yo, he has kids. I was dying. He was like, nigga, eat fucking Timothy. He's like, he has a family.
That was what was fucked up about it is like he left the octopus alive to speak to him, but while he was eating it. That's different.
I don't know, like, everybody's just eating this shit, like, and like, of course he'd be like a vegan, like, bro. It's like if you could hear animals, like, bro, like that shit would torture you, like hearing them scream and shit, like that shit would be crazy. Yeah. I don't think I'd be able to eat, like, you know.
So what do you think? Like, what do you think Huey is gonna play in this show? And I feel like Huey was just there. He's like the one basic dude there that.
Well, he's the person, like, well, he's like us, like, you know what I mean, like he's just in it, like, so I actually like where his character is going in this because it's like it's like his character's kind of breaking down, like everything he's gone through, like he feels like he's like out of control, and like I feel like he might be one of the niggas to take the powers, like, you know what I mean, like especially finding out that the person he's been working with for like a year is fucking a mutant, like, you know what I mean, like, or whatever. And she killed all those people, like literally she killed mad people in the second season, bro.
So he's really taking on the Butcher persona, bro. Like, he's like, yeah, like
he gets it. He gets why he's like, yo, just fuck it, bro. Fuck these niggas. Like, bro, like, bro, this is peak television, bro, in my opinion. Like, I can't put more people on the show.
It's crazy. The reason why I like it so much because if this was to happen in real life, if people were able to have powers and some people,
this is real, bro.
That would happen. Someone would be like, all right, we gotta kill all of them. Like,
they become celebrities, like, you know what I mean? Like, they'll have movies and shit. Like, niggas fighting Stormfront, and it was a different character. It was like in the movie, bro. Like, so fucking funny, bro. The show is just so good, bro. Like 10 out of 10 already. But between this and Invincible, bro, Amazon is up, bro.
Yeah,
Amazon is up. Like, bro, I love.
Crazy. I've seen a couple of Amazon shows that I really like.
Nah, I know a couple that are really good, but I fuck with Amazon for that. Heavily. Like they took a chance on this shit, and it really plays off. Like this is a show that I can see going on forever. Even if it's not Homelander, there's always going to be a nigga that thinks that like they're top tier. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, is it you good?
No, you were frozen for a minute.
Okay, but yeah, there's always going to be a nigga that thinks he's like top tier type shit. You know. I think this show can go on forever, low key.
I just wonder how it's gonna go.
I don't know. Homelander has to die.
You think Homelander has to die?
He has to, bro. He'll take over everything. He either has to die or they're gonna like lock him up, like put him in like a cage. And, like,
if he dies, then how would there be another season though?
But what I was saying when I froze, I was saying there's always gonna be another Homelander, though. There's always gonna be like somebody who has powers who gets too big for their britches. Like even if it's not on the scale of Homelander, like we haven't seen a lot of villains in this show.
Yeah, we haven't.
Like, you know what I mean? So we don't know what's really. We're only seeing one perspective of the show. I feel like there's a lot that they can go through, especially especially bringing out the fucking V24. Like anybody can get powers now.
Bro, that's kind of crazy. I never even thought of supervillains.
Because like the boys are the villains, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of like the villains. Yeah, but they're not. They're like the heroes, actually. I feel
exactly. Like we're the people. That's why I love it. We're rooting for the villains.
Yeah.
Like,
that's crazy.
What would you rate it? What would you rate this first three episodes of this season?
Nah, so far it's a 10. To me, I'm like, that's like the only show where like I'm fully like I don't want people to talk to me knowing I'm watching it. Like,
yeah, like every week it comes out, I'm ready to watch it. Like this is one of those shows.
Like don't bother me when I'm watching it.
I love that the episode's like an hour now. Like the hour episodes, it's just like you're just getting so much. Like I feel like every scene is important. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's never like something that doesn't have to do with like the plot. Like everything that like makes sense. Like there's no side plot that I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm more focused on this. Like everything makes sense. Like, you know. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the season. 10 out of 10 for me. Yeah. Yeah. Great show. Fucking great show.
Glamour of wearing diamonds.
Diamonds bring
Status.
elegance and prestige. Their brilliance makes